channels.
Alright, so this is my video I'm going to be making on how to build a big submersible, I guess power head type filter. I tried to do the air one, the air pump wasn't big enough, so I have a pretty strong power head, and so what I'm going to do is, here you can see at the top I'm drilling a hole that I already started. I just drilled it, so I need to clean it up a little bit. But basically, the basic idea of this one is I'm going to drill holes down here, right, all the way around, okay, and then I'm going to be putting the power head tube. It's not, the hole's not big enough, but you want it to be a pretty tight fit. So I'm using this file to basically take it down just a little at a time, so that I can get a really tight, snug fit for this pipe here. Now that goes all the way to the bottom. Actually, I might just cut it off here. But anyways, if I have it go all the way to the bottom, sorry, I'm figuring this out as I'm taping. Okay, so I have this going all the way to the bottom. The power head's at the top. It's going to pull water up from the bottom of this tube. So I'm probably going to want to drill holes in the top, not the bottom like I was saying, but the top. And so what that's going to do is, this whole thing's going to be submerged in water, right? And what that's going to do is the power head's going to be sitting up here, right? It's going to be pulling water up and out. It's going to shoot out into the barrel, right? So it'll be pulling from the bottom up. So I'll have this pipe going all the way down to the bottom with this connected to this end, so that no gravel or anything gets in to my power head that's going to be up top here, right? And it'll suck the water from the bottom up. So I'll drill holes here, so that as it's sucking water from the bottom, it'll suck water through all these holes, down through all the gravel and stuff I'm going to put inside here, right? And then to that central point, and then pull it up and out. And that'll give it time to build all the bacteria and stuff inside here, the good bacteria that breaks down any kind of waste from fish or ammonia. It just eats ammonias, and then basically spits out clean water, filtered water. So I'll be having gravel in here, maybe some cotton. I just got done drilling this and filing this hole down here for the lid to fit this through it. And I'm not going to sink it all the way down, but I am going to leave the pipe intact. I'm not going to cut the pipe to a shorter length, because it's going to go in a barrel, and the barrel is pretty deep. So basically, like I said, just going to pull up water, and instead of drilling the holes here, I want it to come through all the gravel that's going to be in here. So I want to drill the holes in the bottom, right? And that'll ensure that all the water that the power head that's going to be on the top is pulling through this pipe is all going to come from the bottom here. So the water is going to get pulled up through here, through there, out back into the barrel, basically filtered when it comes out this end, and then again, you know, I'm going to keep going. So the next thing I'm going to do is drill some holes. Alright, got my holes drilled. So that should do it. Now I got to fill it up with rocks, put the power head on it, and sink it into the water. And check it in the morning and see if the water's clear. Alright. Sorry, the camera's not very good, but anyways, if you can see, that water is just murky, right? So we will see what it's like in the morning. We'll see what it's like. So this is it in the morning. I don't have the thing packed full of rocks, but you can actually see down there now. Like you can see the cat bucket there. And that's all the way at the bottom of the barrel. So it is filtering the water. It just doesn't look like it's filtering it enough. So I'm going to take that out, pack it full of more rocks, maybe even some carbon and some cotton, and see how that does. But first I'm going to clean out all the rocks that are in there, because there was a lot of algae growth. I don't want it clogging up inside the cotton and stuff. So anyways, God bless. 4:03 after that last clean out, and the water looks even better. So I think, let me see if I can stop the water flow. I'm going to direct that pipe a little. That way I can see inside there better. But I don't know if you guys can see this really good, but it's kind of getting dark out too. But anywho, I mean, come on. That water is just way cleaner than it was. So, it looks good. So I'm thinking this is actually going to work really well. Clean up the water that was totally dirty for months and months and months until this filter. So, good filter. Really cheap to make too if you have a power head. Just super cheap. Alright. That concludes this video of building a guppy, fertilizer. This is my fertilizer barrel. I'm going to use it to fertilize all of our plants from fish waste. So any fish I put in here is going to produce poop or fertilizer. So that's how to filter the water. And there's still a lot of good stuff inside the water that you can drain out here and either put it into a bucket and take it out and put it in the garden wherever you want it, or put it through a sprinkler system and get it everywhere. So anyways, God bless you.